All right, friends. This is going to be a banger. I can already tell by looking at the map that this is going to be one we look back on for years to come for Regicide Diplomacy. We've got 8 players. We've got 8 kings. There will be 1 winner. And the players in the top 3 get payouts. If you snipe a king, if you kill a king in this game, there is $25 on the line. So you really got to question, are these people worth it? If they're giving you a hard time. Now, this game has a really big mix of experience. We've got 1 player here who we'll start off with, Indigo. This is Indigo's second online game, second multiplayer game ever. I'm not kidding. It's the first thing that Indigo said. Indigo was freaking out when he got selected. And from what I can gather from his ranking, his only other online game was a 1v1 game that he lost, okay? Because he's 0-1 in ranked. So here he is. He is playing as the Franks in the green, okay? Then nearby, we have Sally. Now, Sally is a legend of community games. Sally has been in lots of community games, but if you remember in Regicide Rumble 4, won his game there with lots of snipes. We were always trying to bring back people who had played in community game, or sorry, who won Regicide Rumble before back into it again, all right? Sally playing as Hindustanis. We're going to be quick here. In the purple, we have Labaland. In the red, we have Darth Vader. In the blue, we have Come On, Come On, Come On. In the teal, we have JJ23, who just lost a villager. But we didn't see that. In the gray, then, we have Maximum Pleasure. And Maximum Pleasure is the highest ranked player in this game. And Maximum Pleasure also is a legend. It was many years ago, but Legend of Maximum Pleasure is out there if you've never seen that one. So I would expect he and Sally to be the favorites here. And then last but not least, we've got Nickman here in the yellow, playing as the Bengalis. Now, I did want to see what the chatting was here. Oh my God, Sally actually already reaching out to Maximum Pleasure and says, "Nice to meet you, Pleasure. Saw your video." Dude, guys, this is going to be... Sally is going to be weaving his little Diplo webs all freaking day, okay? A regular community game, Sally's already doing that. Being a supportive ally, finding a team, trying to, weasel his way towards victory. But now this is the big moment. I don't think we've ever had someone win multiple Regicide Rumble games. Now, I haven't done it as consistently as I'd like. So if this is a big fan, it's like the viewer... Sorry, if you guys are a big fan of this, if the support's there, if the viewership's great, and, the general vibes are good, I would love to try and do this maybe like once a year, certainly, but twice a year would be pretty sick, if possible. Anyway, Sally already reaching out to Red, says, "Hey, Red. Our civs go well, because that's what Red said, so here's for our friendship." And they're going to be friends, apparently. Cool, cool, cool. Guys, I cannot begin to imagine how Green is feeling right now. Second multiplayer game. Thousands of people are watching live. Tens of thousands of people will watch in video form later. Probably figured, what the heck. I'll try and sign up. T90 said everyone should. And there's just a lot of stress involved with this situation. So, we'll see how Green does, but, it's really difficult to get chat settings right to go speak to individual people. These people are used to that. Green just says, "My second multiplayer game." I think that's going to be all we see from Green for now in terms of chat. Okay? Wow, that is an impressively long bore lore. Lots of hills on this map, lots of gold as well, which we'll talk about. Purple bringing the board. Purple's going to be fine. Purple's going to be fine. Reminder, kings do not explode here. So it's not like our standard community games, but look at the resources. There's 1 million wood on the map. There's 150,000 gold, and there is 45,000 stone. So this could be a very long game. I did notice that Pleasure reached out to Teal and said, hey, we're neighbors or whatever. And now Pleasure is saying, T90 just to you. Shout out to my beautiful wife. Is she watching this right now? Oh, she said she will leave me if I don't win. She didn't marry a noob. Oh, shoot. Okay, there's a relationship on the line here. All right. Well, shout out to her, I guess. She seems very loyal. I think loyalty is something that is more important than anything. We'll see if there's actual loyalty towards you in this Diplo game. Dude, that really turned around fast. I thought it was like, shout out to my beautiful wife. She's adorable. It's like, shout out to my wife. She'll leave me. Oh, Grace is also, did your viewers know they can support by subbing with Prime? Whoa, man. Selling out for me. Do you guys know you can subscribe for free on Twitch with Amazon Prime? Do you know that? It's literally free. Doesn't even have to be yours. Supports the stream. All right, well, listen, for no particular reason, I would just like to state that I am rooting for Maximum Pleasure. For no reason. Big fan of Maximum Pleasure. Very big fan. Really hoping Gray does well. But, you know, beyond that, we'll see how the other players do. Now, in the previous game, trading was difficult because there was lots of water. Here, players should be able to lock down corners. And so when you're forming your teams, you want to do that with that in mind. And that is precisely what Sally is doing right now. Sally initially spoke to Red. Red is in this corner. And now is trying to lock down an alliance with Purple. So Sally's just trying to set up the trade route, I imagine. I think the Hindustanis could be really good late game here with their camels and their hand cannons. And Blue asking about joining an alliance, it seems. Darth Vader said, me and Sally are a team. And come on says, you know, wants to join in. Blue kind of heard about this through Red, not through Sally. Says, yo, can I join up just to you two? And Sally loves this. Says, hey, Blue and Red, welcome our new team. I guess Purple is just chopped liver, though, huh? I guess you're not going to include Purple? Sally, I thought you just talked to Purple. I thought Purple was part of the squad. Okay, well. Purple's $25 sitting there waiting for someone to take it, I guess. Wow, we had a lot of primes come in. Thank you, N-Sweep. Thank you, Lost Wolf. Thank you, Envy. Secret Lives actually tier 3 subs? That's not free. Thank you. Gumshoe Detective? Oh, it's Gumshoe Defective. That's even better. Major Joy, Don't Pato Pasta, La Plown. Thank you, everybody. So, guys, you remember that boar that Purple got? Red has been complaining about lack of boar for a long time. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause here. This is a really important moment. I'm going to page up. Okay, so what is this? 13 minutes. Perp stole my boar. Let's page up further. Someone stole my boar. 10 minutes. Purple said struggling with boars just before that. Right before that, Red said someone stole my boar. So I didn't really think it was notable because I didn't think it was going to be an issue because it's just a boar. But guess what? Red is pissed about it. And Red said, fine, we can add him. I forgive. Does that sound like true forgiveness? That doesn't sound like true forgiveness. That sounds like I'll forgive him for now, but I'll kill him later because I've judged this entire player's character on them taking my boar. Okay. Green is asking how to use auto farm. Oh, no. Green heard about auto farm, but doesn't know how to do it. Oh, no. But wait, Sally explained it. Sally explained it. And there we go. New feature. Let's go. Green says, got it. Thank you very much. Okay, I have a very bold statement here. Because Green is at 23 vills. Green clearly not as experienced. I think Green's going to get top 3. I sneakily think Green is going to get top 3. Yes, Green could be killed for easy money, right? Easy $25. But I think Sally is going to protect Green. I don't think anyone's going to want to be the bully that kills the player who's in their second multiplayer game ever. That's just my feeling. I could be wrong. It's a pretty bold prediction. Red says, I'm shaking a lot. Sally says, I'm about to throw up. I've been high on adrenaline for a while. And so, you know, there's nerves at play here, guys. Let's not forget. And, oh, also, I just realized JJ has made the #1 mistake of community games. Oh, no, JJ. JJ hasn't allied anybody, guys. #1 rule of community games. The second you're into the game, you have to ally everyone. Oh, no. And also, people have talked to him. Gray says, JJ, why are you not ally with me? I have not seen JJ speak here. JJ could rectify this if JJ realizes. But everyone currently trying to figure out who can be trusted, right? They certainly are not going to think that JJ is trustworthy. Maximum goes over to Sally and says, hey, like, are you allied with Teal? And I think Sally's going to realize. Now, Sally has experienced this a lot. I think Sally will try and, like, reach out and say, hey, you got to fix this. But Gray says they won't ally or speak to me. I am worried. But Darth even says, I really don't want to have to take care of JJ. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing because you think, like, isn't it a diplomacy game? Can't you, like, ally and enemy people all the time? Why is it that big a deal? But it's just like, since everyone always chooses to ally everyone, the person who is the standout and doesn't do that is always going to be the immediate target. Especially if killing your king gives them $25. That's also a pretty significant amount for killing someone who doesn't talk to you. So, yeah. Anyways, we got some time to settle in. So if people have some questions about Regicide Rumble, maybe I can answer them. Someone's asking for the schedule. So the schedule is, this is the last game of the day. We have 2 more community-style games tomorrow on 2 different maps. Then 2 days of pro days, which I have the list for. I can show you in between games. And then Sunday, there is the snipers game, or for the players who snipe the most kings. They all go into the same game. And then there's also the final for the winner of every single game. Can you get $25 for killing your own king? Everyone keeps asking that. If I had $1 for every time someone had asked me that, we would be chipping in towards that prize pool pretty significantly right now. But no, you cannot. Gray says to everyone, Teal, you're freaking me out. Please say something. And Teal speaks and says, well, eco-focus for now. Which is totally understandable. And Gray says, okay, then ally me, please. It's understandable because Teal just wants to, you know, he's like, dude, calm down. I just want to focus on my eco. But the problem is, there we go. There we go. JJ allies everybody. So it was only after 250 years of enmity. I mean, that seems like a lot, but when the world's been around for, you know, thousands, it's really just like a week, you know? I also don't think the way that Teal spoke there was really the kindest and the most understanding. That's not that big a deal, you know? Not that big a deal. Green's just happy to be here. Green's like, yo, I can see everybody now. Let's go. I'm on a team. We're good to go. We got markets going up for Gray already thinking about trade. And we've got markets going up for Sally. Man, the fact that Sally and Gray ended up on different sides of the map is going to make this a freaking banger. Because they both need their allies. If they were next to each other, they could just like kind of team up against the worlds and take top 3. Or try and backstab each other. But they are on opposite sides of this map. Any concerns about the pros already diploing days in advance? Yes, there is some concern about that. We specifically like spread out certain types of players. Like we don't have many players from the same country, for example, in the pro days. We split up like the Black Forest guys. We split up the Arabia nerds. We split up people that I know are very close. There is one exception, but I'm not going to say the exception right now because that exception, I feel if I speak on it, will raise some type of suspicion from the rest of the pros in that game. But for the most part, there's good storylines, but there's not like, you know, 4 Black Forest players amongst a bunch of other randoms, which there could have been. So if there's a pro that you wanted in this that isn't in the game, it's just because they didn't sign up, and that's the answer for you. So are these guys auto scouting? Are these auto scouts synchronized right now? I believe they are. All right, that's pretty cute. So they need eco for now. No one, you would be an absolute fool to be fighting right now because you would just be a bully. You might get $25, but then everyone knows that you can't be trusted. When people chatting away, trying to make decisions. I like how Green is actually using the chat options, though. It says, hi, Nick. Sally and I are allied up. Want to join? Nick says yes. So, Sally's allies, which is what I wanted to say, they have, like, kind of invited other people to the party, so to speak. Right? Like, red invited blue, and now green has invited yellow. And it will get interesting from here because of that. Because I don't know if Sally wants that many allies. Because Sally wants to have allies that will attack somebody. Sally, Nick, Lab, West Side Alliance. And Sally says, I'm already allied with Lab. Yeah, and see, now Labaland is proposing to go against the East, and then it's like, well, who is really in the East? Is that to go against Red? And then Red is already Sally's allied. That's a problem. That would be an eventual problem because you don't want to convince... Like, right now, your teammates see you as a nice person, and then you're going to eventually have to have that conversation that's like, hey, listen, we need to kill that person. Oh, no, did you see it, guys? The lag started... And a rule that was created back in the year 2000, the kill the lagger rule, may be in place here. Poor JJ. Blue says, can we please get Teal first? Teal is lagger. And, whoa. A bunch of players dropped. Hold on. We got to restore this. Like, 4 players just dropped. And they're dead. So we got to restore this. Okay. All right, friends. So we had a drop. I don't think we missed much. We are back in business, and right before the drop, there was lag. They were talking about how Teal needed to be killed because of the lag, but I wonder if that was the out of sync. We're back in business. Sally reminds everyone to reset their control groups, which will disappear after a restore. And actually, I think they would have to reset their chat, too. Does anyone know if when you restore a game, does it save who you were chatting to last? That would be funny. Can you imagine you're like talking smack to somebody and then you come back and the chat settings are changed and you don't realize it? Blue says orange, perp, red. Do we agree we should get Teal first to protect trade and then work down the left side? Red says yes, Mongol's too strong. Sally says, I agree, but he is not lagging now. Sally says, I want Gray's head. He is too strong. Yes, Gray is 1750 elo. Sally is 1650 elo, but they both have legend videos and are insane in these games. You can definitely tell Maximum Pleasure is a little bit more... He's not quite as, like, wordy as Sally, which might end up hurting him, but... He's really worried about Teal. Like, he needs a strong ally in Teal.
Yes.
And Teal says to him, yes, now. So, yes, we good. I mean, that could be strong. You got Mongols, one of the best civs in late game, combined with Gray, the best player, who's going to have a ton of relics. He's going to have, like, 10 relics with Aztecs. And, Gray was snagging this relic, and I think Yellow got annoyed with it. And Gray realized he was spotted. And he's going to give the relic to Yellow now. That's actually a smart move. We have had people get really upset over relics before. Just as I think that Red is still going to be upset about that boar, by the way, from earlier. Let's not forget that Red remembers that Purple stole that boar. If you haven't noticed already, all the players start with a tower. Some of our maps in Regicide Rumble 5 are going to have that. And oh boy, the lag is back. Hopefully this doesn't lead to another out of sync. But last time they said Teal was the one lagging. Yellow says lag. Green says lag. Gray says I think Teal is lagging.
Yes.
And this is a problem. But now it's gone again.
Yes.
That's super weird. And Gray says, just to you, for the good of the game, how would you like $25? He says this to Sally. I don't know. Maybe, you know how like you always, when someone lags, you always say close tabs? I feel like that never helps, but maybe Teal closed some tabs. I don't know. Maybe it might just happen every so often. Lots of trade here from purple. Headed towards blue. And then we also have Sally trading, red trading. The trade route is something special over here. And then we've got the trade starting here for gray and yellow as well. So everyone pretty much trading except for Teal. I will say JJ hasn't been as chatty as the others. I also don't know JJ's elo compared to the others. At least I don't have it memorized. I think that will actually be... that will be something we have edited into the videos later on. Lag is gone, thankfully. Big army buildup, guys. And again, $25 per king snipe. $100 for first place. I think it's... Chat, can you remind me? Hold on. Let me just actually go. What is it? $50, 25. Okay, cool. Sorry, my thing lagged there, but... So it's $50 per second. I mean, $50 per second, you could do that, or you can get two king snipes, or you could do both. I suppose. But we've got 5 players on the way to the Imperial Age now. 2 are already in Imp, actually. That would be Sally and that would be JJ. And we've got stables here from Sally that makes me think he's going to be wanting to push this corner. That seems like the plan. Like, basically everyone that Sally is teamed with is surrounding him. We've got blue, red, and purple allies. Green and yellow allies. Technically, of course, he is allied to gray and teal, but that may change. And I worry about gray because I don't think gray actually has strong alliances now. And everyone would have seen that gray was the highest elo player in the game. Remember, the previous game, Sally was the highest ranked, and he got killed off pretty early on. And green, second multiplayer game ever over here. About to hit Imp. Sally says to Green, we are killing the lagger Teal. For now, you can chill. And Green just says, okay. I mean, if you're Green, you've got to have someone to trust. Being up against Sally. Sally's not really known for picking on the weaker players. So, sorry, being teamed up with Sally could be pretty good here. Now, look at these walls from Darth Vader. And Gray goes to Nickman. Ally to end, which I think this is important because if Teal is going to be killed off, yellow is a really important ally here. And blue wants to move. Like, they're wasting no time. We're not even 40 minutes in. They had to restore and everything. They had to regather their control groups and get things set. And Sally says, I'm ready any moment. I've got all these buildings here and it's kind of sus. Yeah, you don't want someone to call you out. You want to move before they're ready. Gray, maybe a little late to the party. Says blue, teal, yellow. The other 4 are looking like they're walling half the map. Great call out. You might be thinking that it's going to be a 4v4, but again, yellow hasn't spoken to him. Teal has barely spoken to anyone, and blue seems really interested in working with Sally on this side. But gray wants to form a Northern Alliance. Let's not forget, $25 per king snipe. Money for top 3 finish. But in Gray's case, apparently his wife is going to leave him because she, quote, did not marry a noob. So, more than the money, Gray really needs first place. Gray right now has like 11 relics with the Aztecs, which is really good. Yellow agrees, by the way. So, guys, here's a little Diplo trick for you, okay? The direction someone is trading is the direction they are leaning in terms of diplomacy. right? So yellow trading this way. Guess who yellow isn't going to want to attack? Green, red, and orange because of what is disrupting the trade. Gray is trading this way. So guess who gray isn't going to want to attack? Gray is not going to want to attack teal. So, generally speaking, you want to keep your trade safe. It is a problem for gray that he is the only one trading this direction. Let me just say that. Gray goes over to Sally. So, Sally, is purple trying to get you to turn on me? Not sure what he saw exactly. Why purple would be doing that. But red warning the team to hotkey the king. Find it later on. And Darth Vader going for the style points here. We've got siege towers and we've got Teutonic Knights. Sally wants to 14. Start the action here on Teal. Mongols can be insane in late game. They've given Teal a lot of time. Guys, Teal's going to have Elite Mangadai. Trebs as well. Kind of crazy that Teal's building up Trebs so close to Gray at this point of the game. Gray also has Jags inside these castles. And Gray is ready to go. Look at these barracks stacked up. Anyways, Sally's going to turn. Sally did say we are killing Teal, then likely the other side. So Sally was honest with Gray, which he didn't have to be. And the action begins. We have our first blood. JJ has been turned on. JJ has been the least chatty individual. This is the second game in a row that the player who hasn't really chatted the most gets picked on. And he's not even lagging anymore, but Sally says, kill the lagger, sorry. And Blue turns, Darth Vader turns, Labaland turns, everybody turns on Teal. And, you know, I think everyone was looking for an additional reason. And Gray turns on Sally to defend Teal, which, honestly, respect. Because now Gray has put himself in a position where he's up against 4 people. Just double checking. It doesn't look like there's any snipes or anything. Sally's on the other side of the map. And actually, hold on. Gray allies Sally immediately after that. It doesn't look like Sally noticed. And Gray says, sorry, selected the wrong person. Okay, well, this has got to be really overwhelming here for Teal. Community games are not fun when you're getting attacked by 4 people. Is probably hoping for some support, but I think Gray realized it is not smart for me to defend this guy. And whoa, now Teal is turned on him. And so Teal's trying to attack him. Maybe Gray's like, I got to take somebody down. I got to get 25 kings. Or 25, not 25 kings, but $25 for the king snipe. King is in the castle. Here comes red. Choo, 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 choo. We got Teutonic Knights and Siege Tower style points. And Gray says, I knew you would betray me, Teal. Now everyone wants the money. And who gets it? Labaland gets it with the Cavalier. So $25 in the bank here for purple, even though it was a team effort. But now, I think blue... Is blue attacking Gray right now, or is blue attacking what's left of Teal? Blue is looking for the king. Didn't realize it was dead, and now says Gray now. Yeah, I mean, that's the natural move. The natural move is just stay with your team and move against Gray. I don't see a reason why they shouldn't do it, honestly. I think Gray, can defend himself a whole lot better, though. And his stockpiles are going to be looking pretty good with 14,000 gold. But his trade is still running this way, so at the very least, they could drain his trade route. Also, Aztecs, I think you'd need to have Siege Onager here. And Gray says, Blue, what are you doing? Now, guys, Sally, to us, not to anyone, just said, shh. And I don't know why. This immediately makes me very suspicious. Sally is saying this so we look for something. Any ideas, please? What is Sally talking about here? I'm looking at all of his allies' kings. They all seem safe. Someone said Blue's base. Well, he could shift over to Blue, but Blue's king is completely fine. I was looking inside castles to see, like, if there was any Sally units inside the castles. Should we pause and check? It's not... Nothing's in Gray's castles. Nothing's in Yellow's castles. Yellow's fine. Yeah, Yellow's completely fine here. There's no funky business here. Don't call me T90 blind when you don't even know what I'm talking... Oh, there's... Okay, it's... We continue on. I'm sorry. I don't know how I didn't see this. And Purple's king is going to go down, and Sally kills Purple. Thanks for the heads up there, Sally. And yeah, that was a T90 blind moment, and Purple got $25, but does get killed off. Now, no one knows what happened here. And Sally admits it, says, sorry, had to. So... This is... Gray's, like, losing his mind right now. He doesn't know what has happened. He says, what is going on? Can we just chill? And I don't think Darth Vader appreciated that. He says, Orange, please don't do that. Like, bro, that was my friend. Red says, I don't have it in me to betray. Red, if you don't have it in you to betray anyone, this is going to be really tough at some points for you. Just saying. Anyways, Blue goes over to Red now and says, Red, just to you, we need to get Orange after Gray. Let's go! Let's go! I love this! Oh, that's sick. And Red says, yeah. So, guys, remember, Gray and Orange are the top dogs. They are legend videos. They have, you know, they're the top-ranked players. And this little alliance between Blue and Red is really interesting to me. They also recognize they need to probably continue to push Gray first. And hold on, now Red says, Orange, just to you. This is Sally we're talking about. Sally's going to see it. Blue was saying to kill you after we kill Gray! This is the guy who just said he didn't have betrayal in his bones! He snitches! And he's going to side with Sally. All right. And Sally says treason. Oh, man. All right. Things are going to get real interesting here. Again, Gray is losing trade. It's slow, but it is short. Gray is going to lose trade. Sally is going to go for a little push here on Gray. Gray has no support from Yellow, by the way. Yellow is not here. Yellow's just soaking up the trade and is just trying to stay out of it. So Yellow's, I think, a really interesting player in this game because Yellow is booming like a madman. Crazy resources. Red asking for siege towers. Sally basically says we'll strike. Gray just keeps saying like don't. Like that's his defense here is saying don't. Sally is making a move. This is why he screamed don't because Sally was trying to waltz in. They were still allied. He wanted to kill the king. Sally, you got to be quicker than that, dude. Gray spotted it. Gray defended from it, and then Sally just allies Gray again, like, sorry, bro, just a prank. It was a nice attempt from Sally. I mean, again, Gray is the #1 player rating-wise in the game. But, like, losing Teal was really painful for Gray. Gray does not have a good trading setup. And Gray says, JJ, we cool. Dude, yeah, he's cool. He's, like, in his grave. He's been under the ground for, like, 100 years at this point. He is very, very cool. He is as cool as the soil that surrounds his body. He's dead. And apparently, maybe he mistyped. Maybe he doesn't know. But it does seem like this game has been very overwhelming for Gray. And it's understandable. Yeah, he's like 100 higher elo than Sally. But Sally's got a whole team to work with. This is a little suspicious. It's either that or the start of a really bad joke. 3 Teutonic Knights walk into a bar. You know. I don't know why Red is there, though. Green speaks up for the first time in a while. Says, Yellow is building up a lot of barracks on my left side, and I'm a bit scared. Sally's still working on killing Gray. Says that complicates things. Red hasn't actually been very active with army, I noticed, as well. Ever since the siege towers. Red sending units back here. That's awfully suspicious. Oh, God. Red is here right now. That's where the siege towers are. Red just siege towered into Gray's base like a beast. Oh, Darth Vader, you are epic, my friend. You are epic. If he kills a king with Teutonic Knights, that'd be something special. And look at him go. Back into the tower as he goes. Gray can't deal with this. Gray's king is in this castle. And Gray just keeps moving that king. Gray is going to ask Yellow for food instead of army. And honestly, I don't think Gray survives this. I think it's going to be a very, very painful ending. Yellow has no incentive to support. The green says Yellow also changed his trade to not go through us. That's true to an extent, but most of the trade is still going that way. And Sally just says fair point. Gray is converted Teutonic Knights, used Jags, and stayed alive still. But barely. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Sally says, hey, Red, remember Blue betraying. I think Green might be a helpful ally in his stead. Ooh, that's pretty smart. Offer somebody else. Red says, I'ma kill him now. Is he talking about Blue? They can't kill Blue before Gray is dead. That's crazy. He doesn't have many Castiles. Yellow is now attacking Gray. So this gets even worse for Gray. So Gray's being attacked on both sides. I think that's actually a good play, but I think Yellow needs to make it clear to the others that he's fighting for them. So maybe say something like, I'm on him too or something. Gray will eventually just run dry of res. There's no way he can survive as good as he is. There go a couple Teutonic Knights. Okay, on a scale of... actually, how do I ask this? How do I phrase this? How much do you think Blue trusts Red right now, guys? After everything that's happened. They talked about, like, dealing with Gray first, then going over to Sally. It feels like they've got the trade route on lock. Like, I think that Blue really trusts Red. Like, from Blue's perspective, there was no reason for Red to ever turn on him. So he doesn't know that Red has been saying these things to Sally. Red says, I hate that I can't see siege towers. I don't understand. Gray says, JJ, I am no threat now. Keep me till end. I distract. You snipe. I just need food. Bro, JJ's still dead. He's still talking to a corpse. How have you not realized JJ is dead, dude? He hasn't fought for you ever, really. What in the world? He's like, man, this JJ guy doesn't really respond. But he's a great ally. Hey, listen, the best allies are the type that don't talk back to you. The ones that don't argue, you know? JJ is a very agreeable teammate. Only to you, Nick. We good? Lots of paladins at your command. That'll be interesting. Red siege towers approaching me or Yellow? Says Green. So Green is kind of the snitch. And Green is really not someone that people are threatened by. Green's got a couple fakes inside the castles of villagers, so to hide which ones, got the king. And Red is asking to ping King, I think, for Yellow or maybe for Gray. And Gray says, I am no longer a threat. I mean, that's true. Like, Gray needs to try and survive this. He still has 20k gold. I just don't see a reason. What, are you going to let him live so he can just backstab you later? Like, Gray is going to remember this. Yellow says, Red, I see you. And Red, this is where we say just passing. Instead, he says, shit, my bad. Okay, well. That's honest. Sally's laughing at him, says, Red, you got busted. And Red's laughing at it too. Okay. Man, I mean, you just move on. What are you gonna do? Move on to your next target. And he says we can easy kill him though. Here comes Sally. Speaking of easy kills, here comes Sally. Gray's King is on the move. Gray's King is on the move. Who's gonna get the $25? I think the king is in the tower now. Yes, it is. The king is in the tower. The Teutonic Knights want the king. There goes the king. And Sally. Ah! Sally gets it. That's 2 snipes for Sally, guys. Again, Regicide Rumble 4 winner. Wins a lot of community games. Forms strong alliances. And says T90 easy, which is our emote. Easy money for him. And, you know, the game continues. Now, he did say easy to everybody. So I'm still interested. Because, like, red and blue... Oh, wait. Red is against blue. Red is against blue. Red is against blue. Is blue against red? What's happening? Darth Vader says, my bad. Meant to turn on orange. Red, get it together, bro! Get it together, dude! You can't just drop my bad after this stuff. This is war. You can't just drop an MB and have it be okay. Blue says, red, no why. Oh, okay. We do it now, then. Well, they were talking about going for Sally earlier, right? Darth Vader is very chaotic. Dude, he's lying through his teeth. All he wants is he wants a little bit more time so he can wheel his little Teutonic Knights underneath Blue's castle, and then he's going to turn. He says, we need to give Sally another target so that he won't jump us. That's actually true. Like, I think if they work together against yellow, they could eventually take out Sally. But I think red wants to kill blue. Sally says, so red, who's next? Well, the answer is blue is next. Blue is being attacked again. Red just lied straight to his face. And blue says, you're killing me again. Blue can hardly believe it. Blue thinks it's a mistake. He thinks it's a mistake. He trusts him so much. And red says, go now. Blue now realizes, okay, he's not talking back to me. Red, if you kill this king with Teutonic Knights, I'll lose my mind. Oh my god! Run away from the capes! Ah! Go, blue, go! Waddle King, go! Blue's pissed. He says, all right, bro. Red is crazy. You're never gonna catch... Ah! Ah! He got it! He actually killed it with Teutonic Knights. Oh, I can't believe it. Blue is dead. Easy money for red. He gets the job done. And how many we have left now? We got 4. We got 4 left. Remember, you get prize pool for being top 3. Remember my prediction is that green wouldn't really be in anyone's way and that green could be top 3. I think it's a real chance. Green has been very supportive. Green has you know, spread the word of others' plans. Dude, I feel really bad for blue. Blue did not deserve that. Blue says trusted red too much. Dude, blue, I feel for you. That was dirty. But red, he had to choose the strongest ally, and he chose Sally, which may prove to be the strongest ally of the two. Okay, so there's a lot that's happening here. Okay, I'm going to pause to break this down because my heart is beating very fast. Okay, so red sniped blue. This is now green saying this. Sally says, yes, he is letting us win, basically. Yellow next, then 2v1. Okay, so red is going to tell the others, hey, here's the plan. We go kill yellow. After we deal with yellow, well, he's not going to share at this point, but after he deals with yellow, I think Sally's plan is to work with green against red. Here's the plan. Yellow, and then you can 2v1 me for all I care. What? Sally? Don't encourage them to 2v1 you. Sally seems very happy with how this game has gone. And maybe wants to up the difficulty. Maybe he's expecting it. Anyways, red is trying to gather his emotions. Says, sorry, I was just so happy I got a kill. That's fair. That's very fair. Green says, if I didn't die last, I am happy no matter the outcome. He meant to say first. Yeah. I mean, red is a real Chad, I have to say. Like, the fact that he continues to do this is wild to me. Blue is going to be really disappointed. Guys, I think red is going to go for Sally right now. I think he's making his move now before Sally has a chance to react. Can he make it in there? Sally says, so we can go yellow now. Time is of the essence. He might suspect things. Well, if time is of the essence, where's your army, Sally? Are you essencing this way? Yellow also has not, you know, said anything. You think, like, with all this chaos that Yellow would say something. And Green says, what happens now? He's chatting to Yellow, too. And Sally says, kill Yellow. And Red just says, 25 bucks for me. That's all that happens. Red's like, I got 25 bucks. That's what happens. I can't wait to spend it. It doesn't even matter what happens from here. Where's the siege towers? Darth Vader says, Green, only to you. What is Red about to say? He says, I am here, the TKs. Sally says, I will be right behind you, Green, if we attack Yellow. Green is scared to attack Yellow. Red says, I want to kill Sally. Oh, what will Green do? What will Green do? Sally's saying all this stuff. He says, you have no chance against Hindustanis. You see, I don't think the Green really cares about that. That might be true. He says, Sally has been my friend since start. I would prefer to kill Yellow first, like they say. Red says, okay. This is well done from Red, by the way. This is well done. This is what you need to do if you're Red. But Red, listen. If you go kill Yellow right now, which is what they want, what happens if he's been friends with Sally since the start? They 2v1 you then, dude. And Red says, okay, let's go. Is he going to kill Green right now? He is a freaky... He's like... He is going to go kill Green. Or is he not? That's a lot of paladins from Green. Yellow hasn't chatted at all, which I feel, you know, is a real weakness of his. But Yellow is maybe waiting for this, and Yellow turns. Okay. So Yellow turns on Red, because Red turned on Yellow. Green is still Yellow's ally. Green hasn't turned yet. Green's second multiplayer game ever. Green turns on Yellow now. Where is Sally right now? I feel like... I really feel like Sally's army... Oh, there's Sally's army. Okay, Sally's army's here. So Sally's army came in from the north. And it's now a race for the 25 bucks. I'm voting for the range units here. That castle is going to be gone. It would be crazy if Red gets it again, but most likely this will be Sally's kill. And the king of Yellow's gets sniped by Green's paladin, actually. So Yellow's dead. The 3 players remaining, they get top 3 payouts. Well done. Green gets the snipe. Second multiplayer game ever. And Sally says, nice. As promised, you're 2v1. And then Sally's gonna drop a wonder! He said he knew it was gonna be a 2v1, and he says, all right, let me give you a reason for the 2v1. Drops the wonder and is gonna fortify up to try and win this for his own here. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, Red and Green are going to have to work together. Supposedly, like, I still don't think that Green wants to kill. Hold on. Wait, Red said Red is full of it. Red says, I need to heal the Teutonic Knights. Do they heal in siege towers? If anyone would know, don't you think you would know, Red? Like, if I were to ask anyone that I have encountered today on the internet, I would ask you. I don't think they do, by the way. I thought he was going to go for Green. Holy crap. I really do not trust this guy. I really do not trust this guy. Sally is still allied with them, which is a mistake. I think he needs to turn on them. Because you don't want to let these siege towers come through your gate. Also, as much as Green could, like, or Red could get Green's king and get $25, Support is needed here. Oh, that is Red's gate. That is his own gate. I thought that was Sally's gate. Darth Vader says, green, we need to kill orange now. Sally sees this is happening. Sally, your wonder's not up yet, dude. Okay, he dropped some walls. Now, siege towers allow you to drop units over enemy walls. Not ally walls. Which is super funny. And now, Sally is in Red's gate to defend himself. Okay, they've got to turn. And they do turn here. Yeah, they both turned at the exact same time. Wonder at 50%. The Teutonic Knights are going to do great here. Just because they're so close. So this really isn't, you know, the best situation for Sally initially. This is really weird looking, but Sally's now brought his trebs to take out Red's gate. All of Sally's trade should die to Red's castles. Red's got tons of Teutonic Knights in that corner. What is green going to do? Red researches treason. Green turns against Sally. Dude. Good luck, Sally. You wanted the 2v1? You've got it, man. This is... That's a lot of paladins from green. Oh my goodness. 110 paladins right now. Here's stockpiles. Sally, 25k gold. Really just needs production. Green doesn't have any trade. Green, once these paladins are down, green will be out of gas. Red is 45k gold. So red can go on forever. Sally needs camels and needs the production fast. Actually seems pop capped at the moment or something. Because every time I look, Sally's, units aren't producing. Green says, I really don't have siege, just paladins. Oh, really, Green? He says, if you can open the wall, I will go for wonder. Well, red siege is like... It's technically siege, but it's siege towers. So it's not really the type of siege they need. They're going to have plenty of time. Like, plenty of time. Red says, let's just build up a middle. He says, only time there is stress is once wonder goes up. That's actually really smart. The wonder is going to go up in a second, so get ready to be stressed, but seriously. Also, this is kind of a big deal. Green does have a villager behind enemy lines chopping that tree. But guys, they've given Sally time. Imp camels and 9-range hand cannons are pretty strong here. Oh god, and Sally wasn't enemy to green this whole time, which I just realized. And yeah, this is going to be a good fight for Sally, and Red's going to have to figure something out. Props to Sally for doing it this way, though. Like, this is, you know, this is part of the game. I explained at the start, Wonder and Relic victory is possible. There's the Wonder, by the way. And, I mean, I'm not really sure what Red was expecting. I think, like, it would have been better for Red to keep blue around. Let's see how Red can manage things now. Now, Red is, like, it might not look like Red's doing much, but Red is making a lot of progress here, and in a pretty epic way. Red with Bombard Cannons now, and Teutonic Knights everywhere, with 130 army as well. Teutonic Knights also shred camels. Like, it's not even close. And there's not the biggest ball of hand cannons. So I think this is actually possible here for Red. Who is playing like a madman, truthfully. I think forward production buildings could be good. So forward castles could be good if that's doable. Yeah, here green. Kind of one-track minds. Just spamming those paladins. But green, I think, is going to be out of gold. Yeah, green is no gold. Green cannot really help anymore. Sally dropping towers. Sally gonna head over here this way to deal with this now. Wow, Red actually just sent 10k gold to green. That is a really good move. Because now green can make paladins again. Green's king also moved. Just noticed. And green, I guess, clearing up these stables from Sally for the time being, so. Yeah, but anytime you lose your bombard cannons like that, and it's so easy for Sally to just snipe them, it slows down that push. Oh my god! Sally must have been planning for a snipe at some point. Whoa. That's a lot of trebs. All right. Well, he doesn't really need trebs at this point. Probably just needs military units. So it's a weird thing, but might actually be good to lose the trebs. Sally says might have been a snipe attempt. All right. Well, Sally's now up to 60 hand cannons, so now you need paladins again. You just like go back and forth, and you really need to break through these walls. So bombard cannons were good. Bombard cannons coming on the way now for Darth. Okay, what do you guys think? Who wins this game? Or, sorry, not who wins this game. Does Sally win with Wonder? Let's just ask that. I guess that would kind of be the same question. Can Sally do it? 291 years. Okay. Gray chimes in. Says, meanwhile, while all this is happening, my wife has just served me divorce papers. I'm only laughing because I assume that is a joke. If that is true, I no longer find that funny. You're probably best moving on from that woman if that's actually true. But Green doesn't need... Green asking Red if Red needs resources. Red just says no, and Red's going to keep trucking here, guys. Someone said deserve. Shadowruff says, you probably didn't notice Red enemied Blue, then he researched treason and allied him again when he said, oops, my mistake. Oh, really? Did he do that? I did not notice that. Did chat notice that? Oh, that's sick. That would explain the series of events then, right? Because he immediately went in. That's next level, dude. Red is good. Red is really good. I mean, he's pushing with Teutonic Knight's Siege Tower or Teutonic Knight Bombard Cannon. It's pretty ridiculous. And I don't know, guys. Like, I know Sally's probably going to have another hold here. But foundations could start crumbling. 260 years. And I really don't know if Sally can hold. This Wonder is not too far away. He could produce more resources, but look at all the firepower coming his way right now. Whoa! Darth Vader just sent gold to Sally! That has to be a misclick. Green just asked for gold, and Darth Vader just sent 6,500 gold to Sally. Can you call your bank and ask them to stop that transfer? Oh my goodness, what? Sally really needed gold too. Sally was down to 5,000. No. Oh, you can't take it back. Also, Green still didn't receive the gold, so, like, Green can't support now. Oh, God. I've never seen that before. He's literally funding the enemy. Oh, crap. I don't think it was a flex. I think it was just a misclick that he probably doesn't even know about. But, oh, man, is he going to want that back. Red still has 20,000 gold himself, by the way. But look at these hand cannons shred. 60 hand cannons, 130 kills. Red just keeps coming. Red just keeps trucking. There's always more capes. Capes galore, man. Trebs now from Green as Green really stacked up the Trebs. I mean, you got to take out the castle, and then you have to take out the wall so you can take engagements. Siege Onager would be really good for Teutons if you could afford it. God, these hand cannons are nuts. Red is just going to attack the wall. If only there was something that could transport these things over walls. That would be really nice. I don't think Red knows what that is. 220 years. Sally's chance is looking much better now. No real solid gold income. Even lost these relics. But has 7k gold now because Red sent him 6,500 gold. Like, if that was genuinely... That's the reason Sally probably can win now. is because of that transfer. Sally says he's doing it again. He says, shh. Last time I completely missed it. Oh. Green noticed it. Green noticed it. Says he is coming at me from behind. North, he says. The Trebs are going for a fake, though, guys. That is not the king. That is a villager. And the king is safe and sound, far away from this. Sneaky move from Sally, though. He's still at a little base up here. But this is all that matters. Yeah, Red needs onagers here. But I think it's just reached a point now where Sally's army is just so much stronger. And it would take a lot of time. Like, Red's trying to settle his mind and figure this out, but the clock is ticking. The stress is on. Sally's actually going to get this done. Bombard cannons from Red. Just... Wait a second. Think about... I had a thought. So, if Red feels like it is impossible to kill Sally, he might just want to kill Green and get an extra 25 bucks. It's harsh, but it might be smart. I think it's maybe a little too early, but it's not looking great. Sally researches treason. Sally's going to make a move for that king. Red's bombard cannons just happen to be here. Green, by the way, has all these trebs he's trying to hide. But yeah, like, why would you let Sally get the money when you can get the money? This is funny, dude. I think Red's going for it. Red's like, no, it's mine. This is my king. Sorry, Green, but this is mine. And there goes the king. Now, Green's on the way. Red, how's your attack round? How's your attack round? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sally's going to get it. Sally gets his third king snipe. That's so funny, dude. And it says easy again. Another 25 bucks goes to Sally. And, you know, poor Green. Poor Green probably feels a little offended. But Green had a great game. Green was top 3. Second multiplayer game ever. Sniped a king and got 3rd place. That's sick. Red laughing. He wanted that king so bad. So, 166 years now. It's a 1v1. Red's army is all the way over here, right? If he could break through the walls, it's something. But I don't know if Red can. And, it's too many Teutonic Knights against so much gunpowder. You would really need something else in combination. Red has 105 Teutonic Knights. Wonder victory will happen in 150 years. Red could try and make a push. I don't know what Red's plan is at the moment. Sally says, stay loyal to the very end. And also Green, sorry it had to end. I felt 2v1 was the fairest. That's fair. And Red says, at least I get 75 bucks. Red, very money motivated, which is the big factor here. Blue probably hates Red's guts right now. Red says, shoulda, woulda killed you earlier, but it's fine. I mean, yeah, I was thinking like... See, I think the reason Red didn't go after Sally is because Green didn't want to. Darth Vader says 75 bucks to a 14-year-old is a lot, so that is nice. Darth Vader is 14? You're this good at 14? Dang. See you in, like, Titans League Season 16, man. Wow. He's sick. Isn't it past your bedtime? What? All right. Well, Darth Vader. He's named Darth Vader and he's 14? I'm kidding. He's not moving right now. I was thinking he would make a move. And, you know, I don't know. Sally's moving units. Red is not moving units. So I'm not sure exactly how we proceed here. I do see some units are still running forward. But yeah, red just simply couldn't help himself at times, and red played for the entertainment as well with the Teutonic Knights, which is awesome. Oh, wait, red still has these 3 bombard cannons. Oh, there's Siege Onager. Oh, man. See, if Siege Onager could have been in when green was alive, I think Sally would have died. It was just the lack of Siege Onager. And it's just like super annoying, unfortunate timing. No villagers forward anymore. And of course, the siege workshops are going to go down right as the Siege Onagers start to mass. Now, rules that we asked here is that players wouldn't resign because there's $25 on the line with the kings. So here in red's case, like if red feels it's impossible, and red is clearly going to try here. Red's got so many resources to work with. Red should absolutely try here. But yeah, like if red had 0 resources, it would be Sally's king kill, basically is what I'm saying. Sally's going to make a run for the king. It didn't seem like red had a whole lot, right? That red could accomplish this too much. But like this is what we wanted. Rams, Siege Onagers, all of this is really good, but the clock is ticking with 90 years to go. Now, Imp Camels do destroy buildings very quickly, but these are Teuton castles. And so I think 4 Teuton castles should destroy the camels fast enough, and the king will survive. Red is trying to get through. Is there a hole here? Red, there's a hole there. Chad, I'm not crazy, right? He can run through there. Red says, nice one, Sally, as Sally fails to kill his king. There's a hole! There's a hole! There's a hole! Go, 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 go! Go, Darth Vader! God, there was a hole the whole time? Can you imagine if they found that before? I think he could take the wonder. This game could continue to go on. Red, click that wonder. Teutonic Knights destroy buildings so fast. You can't fight the units, though. You gotta fight the wonder. There's gunpowder. There's castles. Unfortunately, these capey boys are so slow. Weighed down by their beautiful cape. That's just a distraction, maybe? Red is... Oh, my goodness. Red is a monster! This player's a monster! Look at the capes! Look at the rams! It's not over! It's not over! I'm telling you, man. Red's not that far away. Maybe it's doable. Who knows? Oh, Sally says shh again. I love that Sally does it, but it's like... It's pretty baller that he always changes his chat settings so no one else sees it right before he does it. And then I always have no freaking clue what he's talking about. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well, who are you going to kill? Blue? That's going to take some time. 51 years. If there were 5 Siege Onagers here, Sally's could actually be in massive trouble. I just think 47 years is just not a lot of time. Right? Sally's going to slowly weave down there to try and kill the king. Now, Red's going to hop out of these rams. This is textbook. Like, this is what... More pros need to do this. Like, pros are not doing this. And we have a 14-year-old doing it. Siege Onager shots can land on some of the hand cannons. The capes kill everything else. Rams are on the way. 36 years. Walls are going to go down. Panic time for Sally. Sally's probably still watching this. 36 years. Panic walls from Sally. Gunpowder's going down. More rams on the way. 32 years. Gate could open. Could be an absolute disaster there for Sally if the gate gets held open. Is Sally panicking? Red's making progress. Progress. 29 years. Open the gate. Hodor. You got to attack the gate. It's easier to take the gate out than it is anything else. Sally's got more resistance. Sally's still on the way. Red's still knocking on the door. The gate will go down. Some of the walls will go down as well. Red will be through, but has to take out that wonder in 20 years. Sally probably feels like he has this game won, which is why he's trying to get the snipe. Dude, it would be so sick. Dude, I see it this time, Sally. You don't need to remind me again. It would be so sick if Sally kills the king right before the Wonder win. Dude! Red could have done this before! The Rams are all clumped. They're kind of getting killed off, but so are the Camels. 12 years. There go the Trebs. Darth Vader sees the countdown. He's going to call the GG because I don't think that progress can be made. Sally's got enough. Red is running with the king, actually. Red noticed. Let's go. And so Red is not going to give Sally the snipe. And Darth Vader says, another one? Really? Really, Sally? But, yeah, Red's king is going to survive. And that king does not get sniped, and neither does Sally's. And the GG is called. Well, it was... Wait, did he delete the king? No, it just shows up that way. Okay. Well, it was a pretty crazy game. A pretty crazy game. You know, the way I expected this game to go was I thought that Sally would have a lot of allies. That's precisely what happened, and that's just the thing that Sally's best at. Now, on the flip side of things, I expected Maximum Pleasure to have allies, and there weren't many allies here, and apparently there's not an ally in the household anymore for Maximum Pleasure, so it really... It's the opposite of Maximum Pleasure. There's zero pleasure for Gray currently. It was a real issue there for Gray because Gray needed Teal and Yellow to be strong allies there. And what happened was, so Sally reached out to Green. Sally reached out to, like, Red. And then Red was like, yo, Blue, you want to be part of the team? Blue's like, yeah, I'll be part of the team. Green's like, yo, Yellow, you want to be with us? Yellow's like, cool. So then it was like 6 people all on one team. And then Gray and Teal were kind of on the outskirts. Obviously, like, Teal... The unfortunate thing is you look back at this, if you're Teal, and you got to chat to people a little bit more, and you have to ally people, right? Both those things is ultimately why Teal died first, and I could have predicted that at the start. But Sally wins, first player to ever win 2 Regicide Rumbles in a row, and it certainly wasn't easy, but he got the job done there. But, like, Green being top 3 is such a crazy story. Imagine earning, what is it going to end up being, like $75? Or is it... hold on, we can go back here real quick. It's going to be... Okay, sorry, $50 on your second multiplayer game ever in Age of Empires 2. That's wild. That's exactly what Green just did there. And Green did that through being a good ally. Green worked for the team, and Green stayed out of people's way, which is obviously a big deal. I was really impressed with Red. Red was a 10 out of 10 player for me. I think Red had also played in community games before, but Red was super skillful throughout the game. The only thing that I think Red struggled with this game was just a little bit of greed, right? The kill on Blue, it was masterful in a way. If it's true that he turned on Blue, researched trees, and said, oops, my mistake, and then killed Blue. But if you kill Blue, you never kill Sally, in my opinion. And so, you know, probably had the eye on the prize, eye on the $25. But what could have been was maybe an alliance with Blue. You then have Blue to team up against Sally. You kill Sally, then you kill Blue, and then maybe Darth Vader could have actually snagged first place. So either way, a really fun game. Good way to start off Regicide Rumble here. And here's a quick look. I actually wanted to see how many Teutonic Knights were made. Just a casual 729 Teutonic Knights in a game. Like, that's a baller move. Here's the KD for you. Amazing KD from Purple. Purple, you were fantastic right up until the point that Sally decided to backstab you. I feel so bad. But, beyond that, I guess, and I don't even know if these stats are correct because we had to restore it, but Red was extremely active, extremely aggressive, as was Sally, of course, with over 1,000 kills there. So, wow, GG, and what a game. I want to show you this meme. I think Smallhead made this meme. I think, and I'm not trying to put a Snippy, not trying to put a target on Snippy's back or anything. I think this meme is very accurate to what we may see tomorrow. Because he's been around a while now, and everyone's heard of him. He's more trustworthy than ever. He's been super chill, but again, there is a new Snippy. He doesn't snipe people as much, but it is kind of the name of the game. So I thought that was funny. We also have like other memes. Do we have any like active memes from the day? Let me look real quick. Any memes from today's games? I think this would be fun. Okay, of course we do. Look at this one. look at this one. This is so good. I forgot that Red dropped the MB. I completely forgot Red dropped the MB at one point. That's so good. Oh man. All right, what else do we have? Okay, that one's all right. This one's also pretty good, pretty relevant to the game we just watched. Yep. MB. Yep, that's everybody who's ever loved Teutonic Knights, which is everybody. That's pretty good. We'll see if there's more.